Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Thanks for tuning in. I'm excited to be out here on this cold November day because yesterday in the mail I got in the Berkley Stunna Jerkbait. I got some of the normal running depth and I got some of the +1s. The color schemes on these are beautiful. I cannot wait to try these. I haven't even put it in the water yet to see how it looks. I did tie this one on. This is a shad fillet, one of my favorite color schemes. It's got that two-tone paint on the back that kind of goes from a pearl blue to a pearl purple, like translucent, just really nice looking bait. Little chartreuse on the bottom. This is the 112 +1, so it's going to dive a little bit deeper. Says it should dive to, what are we looking at here on the +1? I think it's down to about 10 foot, if I can find one, 6 to 10 foot. The normal running one is 3 to 6 feet, so let's see if we can get it down that deep. From a jerkbait setup, you guys know from watching previous videos that I really like to use a spinning rod. So I've got here a 6'6". This is a St. Croix Premier 6'6" medium light blank that I've built to my specifications. And then we've got the Abu Garcia Zada spinning reel on here. Very good, a very good price point reel for what you get. It's quickly becoming a favorite of mine. And then I've got 6-pound test Berkley Trilene 100% fluorocarbon, which I know, guys, you're thinking that's pretty light, but the rod is such a medium speed that, you know, it loads up, and I'm not putting much pressure on that 6-pound test line. Even, you know, you'll see how I'm really jerking it pretty hard, but it's not leading to any issues. You know, I don't break fish off when I'm fishing a jerkbait, and I catch a lot of big smallmouth doing it. So let's put this new Stunna jerkbait to the test. All right, here we have it, the 112 +1. I mean, just looking at it next to the boat, it's got really nice flash. Looks like it really dives well, and nice side-to-side darting action. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can catch a few fish using it. There's one. Oh! There's one. Oh, we got a big one on the Stunna, guys. I don't know if you saw that one. That's a big old smallmouth. Oh boy, we got him barely hooked. Oh, come here, fish. Don't do it. Oh, that's a big first fish on the old Berkley Stunna. Look at that one. We're gonna weigh that one. Those laser sharp hooks. We're gonna get a few pictures of that one. Man, that's a nice fish. Fish number one on the Berkley Stunna 112+1 shad fillet color. Let's see what this one is on the Berkley scale. What is that? 4.5 exactly. 4.8. I thought she was bigger than that. Nice golden brown Wisconsin fish. Look at the belly on that fish. All right, let's get her back. All right, fish number one didn't take long at all on the Berkley Stunna. That's a good sign. I gotta tell you guys, this thing, you know, I've been using it for probably 15 or 20 minutes, and I've got that one. I lost one other one that felt good, and so far I really like everything. The castability is great. I mean, I can bomb this thing, and granted I'm using 6-pound test and spinning rod, but that's part of the reason why I'm using the equipment that I am. But I mean, I can really bomb this thing with no problem into the wind even. So the weight transfer system is really good. The color scheme obviously is nice. The hooks on it are laser sharp. They're the Fusion 19 trebles. I will say, this says on the box it should get 6 to 10 feet. I'm getting down to about 8. I have yet to hit 10, and I'm watching down on my live scope to see where I'm at, and I'm not getting it down to 10, which 10 is deep for any jerkbait. But I'm getting it down to 8. It's definitely going 6 to 8 on every cast, which again is not bad at all. I mean, if I can hit that 8-foot mark routinely, that's pretty solid in my opinion for a jerkbait. So I definitely am happy with that. I really like the side-to-side slash motion on it. It really is very, very darty to each side, and I really like that. It definitely it slashes well. It's not like it's just walking the dog. I mean, it really is shooting back and forth. I don't know if you can see it under there, but it's going a couple feet to the side, which I really like. I would rather have that big dart motion than having like just more wiggle or walk the dog. I want my bait to be really darting and hunting. It just feels like that makes the fish that much more aggressive when they're on it. So we'll keep grinding away here. We got not real long, probably an hour and a half, but so far, like I said, 15-20 minutes. We got a 4.5, and I lost one other one. So I'm taking this jerkbait, trying to go down some of these steep breaking slopes so you can see. I mean, the boat's in 20 feet, and I'm only, I don't know, 20 feet off that dock. But you can see all this bait. I think you can see it. This is all bait right on here, right in the break line. So I'm just trying to find areas that have that bait and just going down, paralleling the break line. And it's worked pretty well so far. So hopefully we can get a couple more fish in the little bit of time we have. There's what we're chasing right there, guys. That's a Cisco. See him floating there? This is what grows giant fish of the north. Walleye, smallmouth, muskie. This one's still alive. A little bit. Oh, there you go, guys. Nice oily fish. He's probably 12 inches long. Kind of like a shad, but that's a Cisco. You don't see many of these. Come on, get it, get it. Oh. Just had two. One hit it, and then I saw two come up off the bottom to look at it. Came back for it. Another big tank. They're just so cold right now. Got him with one hook again. So cold. I really don't want to put my hand in the water either. Oh boy. Oh, come here. Oh, golly. Well, Berkley Stunna, pink cherry. I feel like you guys have done a pretty good job making a jerkbait. That's all I can say. Golly, these hooks are sharp. I mean, that's another 4+. We'll get a quick weight. The last one, by the way, guys, I was not tared properly. It was 4 ounces off. So that last one was 4 1/4. Let's see. This is another 4 for sure. We got 4-1. Let's see if it was tared. That was tared. So it's a 4-1. Thanks, fish. Oh, guys, my hands are froze. Whew, you almost don't even want to catch one. But I saw another one back there. We just drifted over a crib right here. I don't know if you can see that. That's a crib. All right, guys, I'm gonna head in. I can't feel my fingers. My face is numb. I'm probably not even talking that well because my bottom lip feels numb. Anyways, that's part of coming out in this cool temperatures like this, which I really do love to do. I mean, we're gonna be froze over here shortly, so I don't know how many more times I'm gonna be able to get out on the water. But for me, I'm not a fan of the ice. This to me is, you know, the last hurrah type deal. But, you know, today didn't go too bad for a few hours of fishing in you know, 41-degree water temp, where I wouldn't normally be fishing a jerkbait, because this time of year, this is when you should be fishing real deep. And, you know, the Berkley Stunna 112+1 really, it did better than I was expecting. You know, I had heard that it was going to be a really good jerkbait, but there are things about this that I love. The balance, or the weight transfer system, makes this the best casting jerkbait I've ever used. The slashing side to side motion is great. You know, it gets down, I was getting it down to about 8 foot consistently. It just runs great. You know, it seems like every cast. So I was really impressed with that. You know, to be able to catch a couple 4+ pound fish on a day like this, when I didn't even think I'd be able to get a bite. Plus I had another bite, and with one of those bites, you know, I missed that fish. The next cast, I saw 2 fish come up on the active target and swim away after I felt the bite. I threw back in there and I got one of them to come back and commit, and those fish were in about 17 feet of water. So to me, that's impressive. To have fish come up from 17 feet of water after a bait twice means that they really were interested in this. So to me, I'm gonna have this on a lot. I still want to fish a lot more with it to really just kind of hone in the different actions of it and the different cadences that I need to learn. But I gotta tell you guys, the Stunna is a very good jerkbait, so I highly recommend it. I gotta get in, I'm freezing. Stay tuned for a video tomorrow.